Hello guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. And as you can see, we are here outside and it's a very sweaty day. Yes, I haven't been sleeping too well because the moisture of the air is pretty much. But here we are by the water. Here we can see Tammerkoski, beautiful Tammerkoski, and behind me the large lake here is Näsijärvi. A nice fishing spot here, but I'm not here to fish no goddamn fish. No, I'm here to fish some movies. So, first, let's show you this. This I got today, and this is something from Arrow Video which I missed when it was released. I don't know why didn't I pull the trigger, but now fortunately I got this from Facebook for sale group, and let's see what it is. Okay, of course it is Dark City, Alex Proyas's film from the year, was it 1996 or 95? Anyways, it's made after Crow, it says here 1998. Okay, this is a film that I have seen previously in the cinemas, and I remember liking it very much, but then I watched it on DVD and then it didn't hit me anymore so hard. But now I was gonna order it, but surprisingly this sold out very quickly. And I'm talking about this limited edition 4K Ultra HD. So Arrow Video brings this great title and great packaging, and it looks like this. So this is a limited edition. So first, let's see, a booklet looks like this, and here we have 4 essays about the making of the film and about the impact of the film. And as usual, the Arrow Video, the releases, the booklets are quite nice. And then in a usual Arrow Video limited edition style, they have a poster. So this is a new artwork here. This is the original artwork. This might be more familiar to everybody. Yeah. And then let's see the discs. And unfortunately, I got this today, so I cannot comment on the quality of the film or the quality of the picture, but I hear it is quite exquisite. 4K disc here. And hey, there's 2 4K discs. It's theatrical cut and it's director's cut. Okay, I'm not even sure have I even seen the director's cut. Okay, I have for sure seen the theatrical cut. But okay, let me know in the comments which version should I watch, because I'm not probably gonna be watching those both of the versions, at least not for now. But that is the first in the opening, and then of course we have a treat, another the hair goes to my mouth. July package, subscriber package, and then when the Vinegar Syndrome returned from the partners month, then there were the new releases. So let's see what I got this time. Now the box is open and let's see the first batch. Okay. First here, okay, Dario Argento's movie, The Card Player. Oh shit, I have seen this and goddamn, it was so bad. But I think it was kind of funny, very funny movie. Yeah, it's about this, if I remember correctly, there was this serial killer who is playing these online card games, and the cops, they are hiring like the best card player ever to catch this killer. Very stupid plot, and as usual, these Argento films may have a very silly plot line. But it's a Vinegar Syndrome release, number VS507, and this was part of the subscription box, so I wouldn't probably have ordered this, but yes, I'm a subscriber, so this came to me. It's an Ultra HD version and it's a Blu-ray version. I think when there was a Dario Argento's birthday, I did to my Finnish channel some sort of Argento special. I think I didn't find this anywhere then, so I watched this on some crappy YouTube rip. So I'm sure this will be like a much more better quality version than it. It doesn't have Dolby Vision, but it has HDR. At least it doesn't say here Dolby Vision, but it says HDR. And 103-minute presentation of card player. It says here Dolby Vision HDR. Okay, great stuff. And then there's a Blu-ray disc containing like a bunch of interviews and extras. But yeah, not necessarily the best movie, but a fun movie. Like a trashy kind of way fun. And then another subscriber film. Okay, I was not expecting this, but we have Carrie 2, The Rage. Okay, well, Carrie is one of those films that definitely didn't require any like a sequel, but they made one anyways. Let's put the trash in my trash box. Wouldn't want to litter the beautiful Tammerkoski environment. Okay, let's see here. 4K Ultra HD, and okay, first the slipcover. Pretty bare bones, but I guess it's stylish enough. And this is the original artwork. Do this have like a reversible? Okay, there's a reversible sleeve. Probably that Argento film also had a reversible sleeve, but okay, I have never seen Carrie 2, but I hear there's some gore, but yeah, needless to say, I am not that excited about the film, even though this is an Ultra HD, and I think this was a Paramount licensed film. Okay, MGM licensed film. Okay, let me hear in the comments of your opinions about this film, which I have never seen. Okay, I'm expecting the worst, but maybe there's a chance I will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's go further, and this is an Agfa release. Of course, I always have to get the most interesting Agfa releases, and this is something called Teenage Gang Debs. Okay, so this is like a teenage, you know, like these youth gangster films from the, was it year 1966, and 73 minutes, and this also includes 16mm print scan of Summer Decision, Teenage Diary and Teenage Turmoil trailer reel, preserved from Super VHS. Okay, so you could say that, yeah, I'm an Agfa fan. American Genre Film Archive. I think there's some cool stuff there, but I think this probably is not resonating like the best way with me, but okay, the cover looks quite nice, so does the slipcover, and okay, I'm always in game for some 60s exploitation. I don't think this includes that much nudity, but never mind that. Yeah. Then, okay. From VSL, Vinegar Syndrome Labs, comes this Fire Maidens of Outer Space. I think this was a British science fiction movie. And alright, the slipcover promises at least something from space, some guy from space, and some lady, you know, tied up in some space altar. So, alright, let's see a little bit in detail what this is film about. Another one of these films that I have never seen, and you might also already know that I am a fan of, you know, legacy vintage science fiction, and of course every time they do legacy vintage science fiction I will buy it. 81 minutes from year 1956 and directed by Cy Roth. Roth produced and directed this British production with fellow American Anthony Dexter playing team leader Luther Blair. Alright. In a secret space mission, a joint team of US and UK rocketmen hurl into space to explore the 13th moon of Jupiter. Yeah, I'm intrigued. It's a Blu-ray, looking like this. And hey, hello baby. Yeah, I will put this original artwork in this top side up, since the slipcover was this new artwork. This is licensed from Paramount. Another film that I have never seen, like I said, and I'm looking forward in watching some cool British science fiction movies. Okay, and then I'm sure these are great. I'm so sure that these are absolutely best stuff ever. VSA number 055. All right. Nick Millard Action Collection. For those who don't know who Nick Millard is, Nick Millard was the guy who directed these Crazy Fat Ethel films. And plenty of those like shot on video horror films. And oh my god, if these are any like those films, these 5 action movies, I'm in for a treat, my man. 357 Magnum from year 1977, 68 minutes, I'm loving it already. Alcatraz Breakout from year 78, 58 minutes. One Armed Warrior, aka Terrorist from year 1980, 55 minutes. Street Race 1981, 71 minutes. And Shotgun Blast, aka 1985, 66 minutes. Okay, at least the films are not that long, so these can be easily watched like on a treadmill. Yeah. Okay, so it's a VSA, so it's a little bit more thicker box than usual, and it includes 2 Blu-rays. And okay, the reversible sleeve is kind of similar than the front side. I don't know if these films have been widely even released previously, but let me know if you have seen them and if they are, but these are all unknown films to me. And hey, what do you know? It's a Vinegar Syndrome archive booklet. Very much so like in the Iron Angels box, so containing some essays about the making of these great films. And okay, the font size is kind of comfortably huge here, so it looks like this. And of course, in a VSA style, of course there's gotta be a poster. So it includes the artwork that I already showed you on the cover page. All right, I'm not even kidding. I'm actually looking forward in watching this, because I am expecting the worst in a good way. And then there's some more even. All right, okay. So it seems to be a tradition now that every summer in the July, Vinegar Syndrome will put out in their traditional line some sort of a science fiction giant monster on 4K. Previously we have seen Gorgo and the Repticles, the British Godzilla clone. But here we have a Korean Godzilla clone, and I have actually seen this previously because I had the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. So I think this was quite funny. But yeah, you know me, I'm a sucker for these kind of science fiction monster movies, and this cover looks fantastic, much more better than in the Kino Lorber release. But I think the Kino Lorber release had the original artwork there. But let's see again without the cellophane. Yeah, okay, quite nice looking. And this is a VS 506 release. Okay, so there's a stop box and then another slip cover. Okay. And then Yongary. Let's see if we have the reversible sleeve. Yes, this was in Kino Lorber cover as far as I remember. So maybe I will put the original artwork top side up, and then we can enjoy that as well. The new artwork is quite nice, but yeah, the old one here, I think it takes the cake. And this is a 4K Ultra HD. Oh shit. And restored from its 35mm interpositive with the following sound options: original English and then the Sam Degam commentary. Oh, okay. But HDR, but this doesn't say anything about Dolby Vision. I think when they're doing a film from interpositive, maybe it's much more harder or unnecessary to do a Dolby Vision treatment. I don't know. Oh, that's just my guess. But hey, lots of interviews in the second disc. I don't think the Kinolober had any extras in it. But looking forward watching this again. Because yeah, giant monsters destroying city, and was there some sort of annoying little kid also? Kind of goes with the territory with these films. So gotta be great, right? And then I don't know why they keep this tradition that they will put like a schematic of this giant monster as if they were some sort of like a medical, I don't know, map or what do you call them? But it shows the insides of Yongary. Oh, all right. Yongary. God damn. Then a couple of more. Anita, the Swedish Nymphet, starring Kristina Lindberg. Stellan Skarsgård. Okay, Stellan Skarsgård is a very famous actor nowadays, and Kristina Lindberg, at least back in the day, was very famous. Most of the people probably remember Kristina Lindberg from they call her One Eye or Thriller, the Swedish action exploitation film. But this is something I have never seen, and this got very much sold out the slipcover version, but I managed to grab this without slipcover version. So it's a Swedish sexploitation film, and yeah, I cannot unfortunately comment on the film because I ain't seen it, but I know this has been released on VHS in Finland, but that is also a release that I don't have. I think this is the front cover in the Finnish VHS. This Anita ur en tonårsflickas dagbok. Some sort of tonårs girl's diary. Yeah, okay. So let's see what kind of a film this is, but yeah, I had to get this because Scandinavia, Nordic countries, Anita Lindberg. And why not for Stellan Skarsgård as well? Yeah. All right. Satan's bed and scare their pants off. So this is a Distrib release 007. Okay, so Distrib is the new sub-label of Vinegar Syndrome, and they have been putting out these kind of like a very obscure, roughy titles. And so far, although I'm may not be the biggest fan of these films, not necessarily the great masterpieces, neither of these are, but at least these are very rare films and kind of like a very nice exploitation gems that you need to be watched to understand this genre. And this, I expect nothing but the best in a Distrib sense. So, okay, first, hey, Distrib provides these booklets, Satan's Bed, Scare the Pants Off, some sort of like essays on these films, and these were directed by the guy called, let's see, usually these are from one single, yes, Michael and Roberta Finlay were the directors. So Roberta Finlay is a highly profilic, like an exploitation director, a female director. Maybe her best known movie might be Snuff, which is kind of funny and was a video nasty. And maybe my favorite film from Roberta Finlay must be the Game of Survival, aka Tenement. If you have seen that, you probably will remember that. It's got lots of gore and whatnot. And I think that would make a great Vinegar Syndrome or even a Distrib release. Alright, so not a reversible sleeve, but the inside of the cover looks like this. We have one Blu-ray with 2 movies, and the duration of these movies is 73 minutes and 63 minutes, so I think the slipcover looks quite nice, very appropriate for a grindhouse film like this. Okay, but last but not certainly the least, I think this is easily the most anticipated film for me in this lot. for the July Vinegar Syndrome subscriber box, and I'm talking about VSU 013. So it's not a regular Vinegar Syndrome series, but I'm talking about Mac and Me, the only McDonald's produced movie, adventure movie, like a E.T. clone. And unfortunately I didn't bring along the Finnish VHS of it, but I have that and I have watched it. And last time I watched it, I ordered out some McDonald's burgers, like I don't know, cheeseburgers or something like that. Watched Mac and Me, because that's what you do when you're watching Mac and Me. So about this film, there's, oh my god, there's like, I don't know, 50 ladies running there. Too bad you only see my face. Okay, but this is much more interesting. It's Mac and Me. So it's about this alien. It's an E.T. clone. And there's this young boy in a wheelchair, and this film is not terribly well in my memory, but I remember that being very nightmare fuelish, and also lots of times very funny, but also a little bit dull. But hey, I would have never in a million years expected that this film comes in a 4K freaking master. Let's see the VSU slipcover. I think the new artwork is kind of good, very good. And yes, it's a great time to be alive when we are getting Mac and Me, such a marginal film. Not terribly good film in a traditional sense, but still we get this on a freaking 4K Ultra HD. I don't know how well this sold, but I know many people that ordered this immediately, and I certainly was one of those. Okay, we have a Blu-ray and a 4K disc there, and first up we have Dolby Vision mastering, and mastered from 35mm original camera negative, and then a stereo soundtrack. And on Blu-ray we have a bunch of interviews. I really much want to know about the origin of this film. How they managed to get McDonald's to do this film? Or was it on their behalf they asked that, hey, can somebody do an E.T. clone for us, because that's what we freaking need as a like a fast food chain? I don't know. No. I don't know, but hopefully this will answer a lot of questions that I have on this very strange movie. Okay, I will show you the booklet. We have also in a VSU's tradition, we have a booklet, and oh my god, here's the, yeah, this is Nightmare Fuel from Hell, and essays from this crazy movie. And yeah, this guy especially, this like a dead E.T. looks like a, oh, this horror, it's horrible, yeah. But then lastly I want to show you the cover, which is, I think, kind of cool. So all in all, it's like I said, it's fantastic that this kind of very marginal film, little known film, gets a royal VSU treatment like this. Can't wait to be watching this on a Dolby Vision 4K mastering. Oh shit, yeah. This is definitely my favorite. I think Yongary is second favorite from that box, and also that Nick Millard box is something that is very unique and weird. Okay, tell me in the comments your opinion. What is the most anticipated release in this video that you have watched? And as usual, thanks for watching, and hit that like button, and catch you in the next unboxing or some other cool video. Bye. Ooh.